my name is Jade and today we're going to be talking about The Short Second Life of Bree by Stephenie Meyer. This is an eclipsed novella. It's got a pretty cool cover. I like this because like the hourglass counting down to her life, and it's got the simplicity of the other book. The other book's like very dramatic and this one's less dramatic. I like it. Okay, it fits in like a missing puzzle piece. It just tells us all like the secrets behind Bree and just her little story. It wasn't as exciting as I hoped it would be. I hoped there'd be like loads of secrets and lots of stuff happening, but quite a lot of it was just, you know, waiting around. The happiness was that there is a boy in this book, but he's not in it for very long at all. So I definitely recommend it if you're a Twilight fan and you've not read it. If you're looking for like a great read, I wouldn't recommend it. You don't have to have read the series as well. I think you can just read us with a little taster. So if you like kind of writing and stuff, I'm glad having read it though. I feel like there's some things that make a little bit more sense to me now. And there were a couple of characters in this book that I did like. Bree not being one of them, sorry. She's alright. She just annoyed me a little bit. Really sure as well. I feel like it should have been a little bit longer. Like, I'm not saying like a massive book on its own, but I feel like if it was just a little bit longer, we could get a little bit more character background, a little bit more character development, where a lot of it was just waiting around. I think I gave it like a 3 stars, so that's like a what, 6 out of 10? 5 out of 10 maybe? Yeah. For what it was pretty good and not very good at the same time. I'm trying to think, okay, but it's only a novella, I can't expect it to be like an amazing piece of work, but I'm not expecting it to be an amazing piece of work compared to other like novella kind of things I've read. So if you've not read it, please go away and read it and then come back and yeah. So Diego, I really liked him. Like his whole self-control thing, that was so funny because his self-control, think about the Collins, their self-control is self-control. He's like, he's really controlled and precise. He sounded really cool and I'm really upset that we didn't get to see more of him. Like, I can understand he died, but I feel like if we knew him, if he was there until like, I don't know, I felt like he's in there for a little bit, and whilst he was there it's exciting and you were learning all this information about how Riley's been lying to them and how they've been moving around, been learning about their situation, and then we get to see his character interaction, I guess. And I thought that was really cool and really fun, and I really enjoyed that, like seeing that she wasn't just a complete, you know, washout or whatever. But then he was taken away within like pages and never seen again, and literally from then on out we were just seeing what was happening around them, and I would have liked a lot more character. Like, I feel like if it was there and we went from what's going on back to interactions with Diego, you know, learning more about Bree, learning more about Diego, getting attached to them, and then later on, maybe just before they go, maybe if he went out in the sun and was like, yeah, I knew this all the time, and then Riley got really mad or something and took him aside, and it was like, oh yeah, he's just running ahead, we would have probably known that he died. I feel like she wouldn't have caught on quite so easily, and I feel like that would have made a stronger impact, and then she goes and be like, maybe he's not gonna be here, wait, where is he, you know? I feel like it was rushed and just dull in places. Riley was just such an idiot. I hated him in Eclipse and just, ugh. I really liked Frank, he was really sweet. I think we should have got a little bit more of him as well. We didn't have that much really going on about her. She was just so focused on finding Diego, I guess. They begin to figure these kind of things out, you know, about how they can go out in sunlight and other things, and I felt like it was really obvious. Like, surely sooner or later one of them would have figured it out and told the rest of them before Riley could. Maybe they'd gone through several batches, maybe that's what happened. I don't know. It just seemed, yeah, because Victoria wasn't in the room, was she? That dude was there. She sent someone to go talk to the one that began with L. She sent him to talk to Bella, but she wasn't actually there. She was like talked about, but she wasn't actually there. Nothing happened with her. It's all about the Victorian. He was gone for way too long. It was obvious he was dead because he was gone. At first I thought, oh, maybe they are doing something with him because Riley really likes him, but then he's dead. When Riley came back, I think that's when I figured it out. I was really sad that Fred had to go because obviously we know she's gonna die. I was just like, oh no, go Fred, you're gonna have an amazing life, it'll be fun, do it. It was obvious by that point. I felt like deep down she knew. She didn't want to believe it. I felt so sorry for Fred. I really liked her as well, how he could like make people go away. I felt like that was really fun. And the way Riley explained everything, like the yellow eyes wanting their territory. I found that really funny. Like the yellow eyes, that's R. Collins from what we've read. Jasper was really harsh to her. I know, like, I'm not blaming him, I can see why he would be, but it would be nice to guess. By the end, I think I'd come round to Bree, but I didn't like her for some reason. I just felt like it was really horrible in the eclipse. I understood her a lot more, and I really liked the way she was thinking about what happened with the Volturi, and told Edward. I couldn't remember that the Volturi was okay with Jane and knew about her. How Jane knew about Victoria but didn't do anything to stop her. I don't think I was on the film. Too rushed in the beginning and then too dragged out towards the end. So yeah, I give it like a roughly 6. It was okay. I definitely feel better having read it. I feel like if I hadn't read it, a lot of things would make sense the way they do. And I have come around to Bree and I understand her situation a lot more, but it wasn't my cup of tea. Yeah, I guess that's all. Let me know what you feel if you've read it. If you've not read it, then what are you doing here? Yeah, that's all. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Any feedback would be much appreciated, and I hope I'll see you again next time. I also hope that you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening / night,